All right, shifting focus now to struggling for battlefield success in Iran, the aura of invincibility around the commander-in-chief of the US military seems to be shattered. Donald Trump's confirmation of switching planes in Turkiye has now ignited a lot of concern and a flurry of memes as well. We'll break this down for you bit by bit and explain what's really happening. First, according to reports, the trigger for Trump's plane switch was Israeli intelligence, which reportedly indicated that Iran was plotting to use shoulder-to-air missiles to take down his aircraft. Someone in the vicinity of the NATO summit reportedly had been spotted with a shoulder-fired missile. That's not all. Reports also suggested that Iranians specifically knew where Trump was staying in Ankara.
I guess there was a threat out there. I didn't really ask them much about it. I get a lot of threats.
Now, Trump's big admission, which shows his fear of being targeted by Iranian missiles, standing in sharp contrast to his usual portrayal of bravado and might, projecting himself as the best, even the savior of the world. Take a look at this AI-generated poster. Surrounded by stars, planets, spaceships. Trump branded as Cosmic Commander, set to unleash a new era. These were posts that were put out on his account. Take a look at another post now. Gloating over America's military prowess. This post showed a large Trump in the sky with military jets hovering around. Guardian of the world, it said. Explosions can be seen rocking areas marked as Iran. Iran, meanwhile, has given him a reality check, it seems. Let's now show you this visual posted by Iran's embassy in South Africa. It depicts Trump hiding in a food trolley with plates, cutlery around him. Taking a jibe at Trump, the post read, I'm quoting, "He will be hidden in a trash can before long." Iran's embassy in Zimbabwe, meanwhile, was not far behind either. It put out a photograph reflecting how Trump's words and actions do not seem to match. On one hand, it shows Trump dressed as a fighter pilot and contrasts that with him hiding in a food trolley. Iran's embassy, meanwhile, also took pot shots at Trump's desperation for talks in itself. It showed a worried US president in a battlefield, it seemed, with no missiles left and depleted stockpiles. Tehran also mocked Trump over his latest assertion that the US has total control over the Strait of Hormuz. Have a look at this post. A rather grim-looking Trump seen dipping into Hormuz, surrounded by the flags of Iran and Oman. Now, it's worth noting here that this is not the first time when US Secret Service has used decoys to ensure the safety of the American president, of course. For instance, while traveling from New Delhi to Islamabad, the then US President Bill Clinton, this was way back in 2000, he secretly switched from his military plane to a jet to avoid potential security threats. However, the difference back then was that journalists were informed about this security risk. While the security threat to Trump may have been credible, there is a major question. Why were journalists and others aboard that old Air Force One plane not apprised about this threat? What about their lives? What about the lives of journalists who were literally left to fend for themselves? With Trump now sidestepping this question and instead claiming that the plane which he flew on was at greater risk, questions over this incident and what has emerged so far continue to mount.